Tink, 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 tink. Hello, everyone. Welcome to As If the Podcast with your host, me, Asia, my queen. That is I. That is me. I'm not gonna sing today. I'm not gonna sing, but I am gonna rap. I am so nervous. I am so freaking nervous because it's a song that I wrote. So I feel like I'm not gonna post this if I do this rap. So I have to do the rap. I have to do the fucking rap. Okay. I've never recorded this ever. I've never really, only my closest friends and my siblings know this song. God, I'm so nervous. It's called Human Stapler, okay? Okay, guys, I'm high. I'm super high. I took this edible and it's got me up there. I'm up there. I'm in the sky. I'm in the clouds. I'm not here. My body's not here. I mean, my body is here, but my spirit is with God. It is with God. Okay, this is how the rap goes. I be getting money. I be getting paper. Yeah, wait. Hold on. Okay. Ma. I be getting money. I be getting paper. Yeah, you need to go somewhere. Yeah, vapor. I be putting rhymes together. I'm a human stapler. Do you get it? Like, I'm so good at putting these rhymes together. I'm a human, but I staple the rhymes together like a stapler staples papers. I know you guys needed that explanation because, it was so clever. It was so thought-provoking. And, I know it's a short song. Anyways, let's move on. I used to have my siblings. Okay. Would this be considered child abuse? I used to have my siblings act like they were the crowd, and I would perform my raps, and they had to be like, yeah. And I think is that child abuse? Please don't tell me that's child abuse. Because, they didn't want to do it. They did not want to do it. But, anyways. So, today we are going to talk about something that I spoke to my therapist about 2 weeks ago, I think. And I was supposed to talk about it last episode, but I just really got into my groove. I was really into what I was saying. And, yeah. I was having a conversation with my brother. I was telling him a story about something that happened. And I really felt like he was going to be on my side about this, but apparently not. I said this and this and this and this happened. And his face was so puzzled. And I was like, I have abandonment issues, don't I? And he was like, you think? So first of all, let's say your mother, okay, sir? Your mother, all right? You didn't have to agree with me. Second of all, wow. I never wanted to face the fact that I have mommy and daddy issues. There's a running joke about women who have daddy issues. The jokes are funny, but I always wanted to be the one that was laughing from the outside, not realizing that, sis, these jokes are about you too. These jokes are yours. Because the more I started to realize that I had daddy issues, the more I started to look at those jokes like, that is something that I did. That is something that I've said. That is something that I've felt. And then now I'm like, okay, well, I have daddy issues. And because of those daddy issues, I seek validation from people I don't really even like. Like, that's the real thing. I am a pretty self-aware person, and I do a lot of reflection, and I can't convince myself that I like some of these people. Some people ask me, oh, why do you seek validation from this person? Or why did you seek validation from this person? And I'm just sitting here like, I don't know. I know that I don't like this person, but for some reason I want this person to think that I'm cool, think that I'm, it, which is really interesting because it's like, why do you want validation from somebody you don't even respect? You don't agree with anything that they are. It's really just not your shit, but you want approval from that person. The other day, this girl commented on one of my videos, and she was saying how she wants to stop seeking validation from her mom because her mom is so mean to her. And I was like, try to think of it like this. And I probably was crossing her boundaries because this is something that I had to ask myself. It's like, this person is this, that, and that. Like, someone who could be mean to their daughter, intentionally mean to their daughter, is not someone that I respect, right? So why would I want validation from someone that I don't respect? Really be practical about who this person really is. Don't romanticize who this person is. Really break down the qualities they have. So when you write down that list and you really look at who that person actually is without romanticizing anything about that person or situation, you really see that you probably don't like them as much as you think you do. And I think that's what I've done in a lot of my relationships with people. I did a lot of flabbergasting, a lot of, oh, this is so great. Oh, this is amazing. I talked up a lot of things that this person did when it's the bare minimum. And in my head, I really blew up the relationship I had with that person. And in a way, it's me justifying not having boundaries not having boundaries at all. It's me justifying not having fucking boundaries. Wow. I'm really working this out in my head as we go. Even though I wrote down some stuff, like, I'm not even looking at it. I'm sure you guys could see by my face that I'm really like thinking like, oh, this is what I did. And none of this may make sense to you guys. None of this may even make sense to me when I'm editing this video, but it's a little new. It's a little new thought. Because like I said, my therapy session was 2 weeks ago. So, and literally that's when I came to the realization that I have mommy daddy issues, and I flabbergast and big up relationships in my head so that I could kind of cover up those voids. You know what I mean? Like, not having a close relationship with your parents, even when you're an adult and your parents are, physically capable, and, and your parents exist physically on this earth with you, it's difficult. It's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow. These are the people that you are told that loves you the most out of anybody on this earth. your parents are supposed to love you more than anyone. And then you get on this fucking earth and it's not like that. And because it is taught that to be loved by someone else is the almighty goal, when you don't feel like you're getting that love from your parents, you go seek it. And you might find it in places where it's not, but you're looking and you look like you're looking. And, there's people who prey on people like us, because I used to say people like y'all, but no, it's people like us now. I've joined. It's like an AA meeting. Like, I have mommy daddy issues. But people prey on people like us that are vulnerable and are out there just looking for just validation. Because honestly, I don't want to be in a relationship with none of y'all. I don't want to lay in the bed. I don't want to have tickle time. I just want you to tell me that I'm pretty and go home. I am so grateful that I have run into some pretty great people. I've ran into some really good people. And I wonder why that is. Maybe I think because I rationalized it in my head that I did not have mommy daddy issues. I beat into my head. Maybe I came off for a second, or I'm able to come off for a second like someone who doesn't have it, because I've run into some pretty solid people, and I think basically the reason why, some of them, it just didn't work out that way, and it's because not everything's supposed to work out. And that's another thing for me. Like, when I start talking to someone, or me and someone become friends, I just think it's forever. It's supposed to be forever. How could we not be friends anymore? How could we not be together forever? This does not make sense to me. Like, I cannot just think of people as just for that moment, just an experience in which I was told that's what we are to each other. But I can't rationalize that. I can't understand that when someone comes into your life, it could be just for that moment, just for that week, just for that day, and then it's done. I don't understand that, and maybe that's something I'm not supposed to understand. That's kind of why I just pretty much, why am I doing this? Like, I am playing the piano. That's why I just stay at home and watch Hey Arnold and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, because I cannot rationalize meeting someone and only talking for 3 or 4 days and then never speaking again. I can't rationalize that at all. It's like, okay, there's been moments where I'm like, okay, we just can't be friends. Like, it doesn't make sense for us not to be friends. Like, why can't we just be friends? Why can't we just be friends forever? That's what I think. Like, why can't we just be friends forever? I didn't kill your mom. I didn't slap your grandma. I didn't kick your dog. So why can't we be friends forever? Doesn't make sense to me. And some things just end because they just do. And I've had relationships like that. I was just thinking about a friendship that I had for many years, and we just don't talk anymore. And I was thinking, like, why? Why don't we talk anymore? And there's not even a reason. I didn't do anything bad to her. She didn't do anything bad to me. From what I know, she don't have no beef with me. I don't have no beef with her. I don't know. But from what I was told, that's what life is about. Like, just knowing people and then one day not knowing them. I don't know. Because I always think when I get into friendships or relationships, I'm like, oh, I want this forever. And then I have to think about them not wanting it forever. I'm like, oh my God, they're going to leave me. Oh my God, one day they're going to leave me. What am I going to do when they leave me? I have to be prepared for them to leave. Okay. Let me make sure I'm emotionally stable. Let me make sure I'm financially stable. Let me make sure I am all the stables. And so if they leave me, I'm going to be okay. So the entire time I'm in preparation for someone to just say, hey, I don't want to be in your life anymore, without experiencing just the good days, the good times, the good moments, the good seconds, the good minutes of being in that person's life and that person being in mine. And I'm realizing that that's what I was doing. I was like kind of like forcing people to be in my life. I was kind of trying to mold and bend people to my liking just so it could last forever. I was realizing that I was doing that. And then I was like, okay, I'm kind of ruining relationships because I am in preparation of people just not wanting to be in my life anymore. You know, I'm not experiencing them. I'm just always trying to kind of mold the situation. It's interesting. So when I was finally able to admit that I had mommy daddy issues and I cover it up by being in romantic relationships, I finally saw a light in my therapist's eyes. Like, wow, there's hope. Because these 3 years, I was not willing to really admit that that's kind of what I was doing. And yeah. So she asked me, how do I feel loved? And it was interesting. I was like, when people are patient with me, when they listen. And she was like, do you think you could do that for yourself? And I was like, oh, girl, I never thought about that. And lately I've been listening to myself and being patient. You know, when I say I'm going to do something and then not follow through, I don't call myself all types of raggedy bitches. I'm just like, okay, you weren't able to do A, B, and C, you know, dust yourself off and try again, girl. Like, it ain't no thing. But I'm at the point where, you know, I want to give myself the love that I go and seek out. I want to get to know myself and how I like to be loved. And I think I have an idea. I have a great idea. But I want to go deeper and really just get to know who I am. Like, my birthday's coming up. I'm turning 27, July 24th. And I want, you know, I want to really feel myself. I want to feel and know who I am and be sure in who I am, but okay with sometimes not being sure. I just want to get closer to me. And I'm liking that feeling. I think it looks sexy on me. Like, tink. You feel me? Like, it's great. So, what did I write down on my notes? What was it? What the fuck does it say? But seeking. Oh, I've been doing this thing where I write down. I don't know if I said this on the last episode. I don't know. I'm going to say it again. If you didn't listen to the last episode and you listen to this one, tink. So I do this thing where I write down all the negative feelings that are coming up. So I'm sitting there like, you're a dirty bitch. Fuck you. Or you're a dumbass. Right? Whatever. And then I write down an argument against those negative feelings, right? So I'm like, you took a shower today, so you can't be a dirty bitch. Yeah, it took you 85,000 years to graduate college, but you aren't a dumb bitch. You get what I'm saying? So I counter those negative feelings because I ain't a dirty bitch. I ain't a dumb bitch. I'm not. So I had to come back, like, as my higher self. I had to come back with facts. I sound nuts. Okay. All right. So let's end this episode. I talked enough. I told you guys enough of my business. Thank you guys a lot for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys all. My name is Asia My Queen. You could find me on Instagram and TikTok, Asia My Queen. And have a great day. Bye-bye.